On Sunday, 45th President Donald Trump laid out exactly how he intends to end the ongoing war in Ukraine between the country and Russia, claiming that President Joe Biden is not capable of dealing with leaders throughout the world. Trump appeared on Fox News Sunday Morning Features alongside host Maria Bartiromo when he made comments about world leaders and highlighted the lack of capability in President Biden. "These are smart people, including Macron of France. I could go through the whole list of people, including Putin. These people are sharp, tough, and generally vicious. They're vicious, and they're at the top of their game. We have a man that has no clue what's happening. It's the most dangerous time in the history of our country," the leading Republican candidate said. Bartiromo then asked the New York businessman what he believed the response would be, saying, "You said you could end the war in Ukraine in 24 hours. How would you do that? I know Zelensky very well. I felt he was very honorable because when they asked him about the perfect phone call that I made, he said it was indeed, he said it was. He didn't even know what they were talking about. He could have grandstanded," Trump said before he was cut off by the Fox News host. Bartiromo then noted how that's not going to be enough for Putin to stop bombing, as simply appealing to one side of the conflict won't end the conflict on both sides. Donald Trump then further explained himself, saying, "I know Zelensky very well, and I know Putin very well, even better. And I had a good relationship, very good with both of them. I would tell Zelensky, no more. You got to make a deal. I would tell Putin, if you don't make a deal, we're going to give him a lot. We're going to give Ukraine more than they ever got if we have to. I will have the deal done in one day. One day." The war in Ukraine has become a hot topic issue for many Republican voters, as many point to those supporting the war as warmongers. Over the weekend, numerous Republican candidates caught major flack for their lackluster answers to Tucker Carlson asking about how they would deal with the war in Ukraine, with former Vice President Mike Pence specifically angering a massive amount of conservatives on social media, per the DC Inquirer. Trump is clearly putting forth a plan to finally put an end to the war in Ukraine. His biggest strength during his first administration was his ability to utilize American leadership to achieve foreign policy objectives. The war in Ukraine will be no different.